Right, so I've decided to um uh okay, so what I've decided to do is I am going to be working with Levin. We had a call yesterday and he's going to be helping out. And so we're going to work on like making this work with the classes and the objects and all that other stuff, and I'll start working on that. But um instead of, because the documentation and all this other stuff is going to be changing so much, and I'm going to try to hire some people and all sorts of other things, I'm not going to really concentrate too much on the documentation side of things. I'll make the install documentation. I don't think it's really going to change, and I also don't think that I'm going to get that many people to sign up. And so what I've decided, and then the main thing that I've decided is like, finally, I'm going to start working on that divergence indicator that I've been saying for the past 50 million years, and then on top of that, once I'm done and I actually get that up and running, then I'm going to get back into making those marketing videos, because then there'll be a purpose for the marketing videos to promote the hedge fund and have people join in on the hedge fund from the Telegram bot that I made. And so from that point of view, I'm going to start working on it right now. So I guess in during my time, I'm going to be working on that, and then after that's done, I will work on creating the Plotly dashboard the way I want to create the Plotly dashboard. And so it's like, I think I'm going to try my best to just work on the things that I want to work on. And I will constantly make the YouTube videos as well, promoting this type of stuff. And then if I meet other people who are interested in helping make this thing, then we'll go from there. And so, uh, yeah, so now that means I have to go ahead and watch the YouTube video on how to make an RSI divergence indicator and start to make that. But the first thing I have to do is um, switch over to the main, switch over to the stable, and upload everything from stable, because I changed the version here. So that's good. Testing doc test. And so yeah, we will uh yeah. So we'll do all that now. And updated the uh, version. I just put post one so that way it matches with, so the main matches with the stable, which matches with the dev as of right now, whatever state this is in, right? And so uh, that's what this is. And so the docs are the way they are as well. Let's see. Um, yeah, not like, who cares about any of this stuff? Um, uh, so now, what was that? Oh yeah, I was watching this video. Um, I think I emailed this guy. All right, so anyways, I'm going to watch this video, and Oh yeah, I have to put timestamps on my install. So let's go ahead and write that down. Uh, yeah, fuck that, I'll just do it now. So I was adding the timestamps to the YouTube video and said, fuck that, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do any of this because I don't think that anybody is going to watch any of these videos. I don't think anybody's going to install anything. And if they do, then they can just ask questions. Yeah. So fuck that. So what I'm going to do is just right now make the announcement in the Discord where nobody is going to do it. And I'm going to make the announcement in the Telegram, which nobody is going to do. And we will move on. We will move the fuck on. So apparently, the guy that created this whole docstring thing says that this is the style that he created when it parses the information. So the docstring style means this style. So I'm writing this in NumPy style versus writing things in a Google docstring style. So this has nothing to do with what it actually would look like. Which is the most annoying thing in the entire universe. But anyways, if that's true, then I guess with what's his name, I will just go through and do this. So I guess I don't mind this style. I kind of actually just like this style. As far as like the doc style goes. I'm not sure how the Google Doc style works. And I just realized this. I was talking the entire time and it was actually paused. So fuck whatever I said. I don't know where I left off, but I just got off like a 50 million thousand hour call with somebody. And so I updated the docs. Like we said earlier, you know. Oh, yeah. So I published the docs, I guess. And so I moved the installation over to here. Oh, I need to update the release notes, but whatever, who cares? But I guess we'll add that to the to-do list. Update release notes. We gotta make these videos. Anyways, so I keep thinking I just need to make this thing. So this is what I'm gonna make. I finished. I quote unquote finished everything needed. I uploaded the Quant Freedom thing. Like it's all there. Everything is there that is needed. I think this has it. So one of the things that I was talking about is like, I don't know when this is good enough for a beginner person to use, right? So the best that I can do is it's up. It looks like it has information. I do have some coding tutorials up here. I can, make my videos and I'll walk people through this stuff. And I'll say, you can do this, you can do this. Here's the API. It has information on, how to download the data. It has all the stuff you need. So if you have any questions, you let me know and blah blah blah. I could say all that stuff, right? And that's the best that I can do. I mean, for me to go now and to try to do anything more with this would be absolutely pointless because I don't know what people need to know. And also, there's going to be so many changes that for me, I'm also thinking the only APIs that I need to do are the main functions of the pipeline because we're about to change so much of this stuff with 11. And so it's like, there's just no need for much more of any of this stuff until I can start to get some feedback from people, which I already know that this thing is going to be. And I also don't even really need to be pushing it that much either because it's too confusing right now with all the whole like just the whole pipeline is too confusing anyway. So there's no point of even like, I guess that's what it is. Like it's good enough, right? And if people want to give feedback or whatever it is, then they give feedback. If they don't, then they don't. But until I have like an actual version one that I'm willing to be like, okay, yes, the whole process from creating the data, then you put it into the from TA lib, then you could do dot is below is above or whatever it is. Then that process is easy. Then to combine all the different types of things into one database of true and falses for your entries. Once that process becomes easy to be able to combine like 3 or 4 or 5 different things, then from that point, taking that combination and taking those results, and the whole results process is easy where you have your thing here, the full test. So you do all that, and then from here there should be like a backtest dia only, and then you say, then there's going to be like a dot. Once you get the results, you can do dot, like this could be an object or something like that, and then you just do dot, and then you can send over like 5 of these things, and then when you send over those 5 indexes, then it automatically does this thing to it, and then it automatically does this thing to it, and then you go to the website, and then you have your 5 tabs of the different things that you have done. Until that whole entire thing is done, then there's no need to even think about like the documentation needs to be this document. I think that concentrating on the tutorial side of things, getting as many of the basic beginner tutorials done for the coding and is the most important, and then just getting back into making these YouTube videos from this guy, like literally just copying the videos that this guy has done that have the most views. Oh wow, how to build a trading bot. Yeah, how to build a trading bot. Just all of these things, and then go to the next guy and just copy all of these things, and just copy all of these things, and until you have it to that point. All of these things, all of these easy trading bot. You just create this trading bot and do all this other stuff. So yeah, so I would say officially I am done with the docs, and now it's just build the RSI divergence thing, and then that way I can have the hedge fund, and then once the hedge fund thing is up and running and the bot is up and running, then after that it's just like it's YouTube mode. That's it. So I was watching this video, so I have to get the data ready. And so as I was getting the data ready here, I realized, all right, well, I have this from TA lib. I also made it so that way you can call TA lib just from doing QF. So QF from TA lib, the function name, the price is going to be, I also made generate candles just from QF. So we have the number of candles, and then down here we're going to plot it. So it's like, well, this is annoying. so I thought that I had added the function to plot from TALib, and so I didn't. And so now I'm going to say, if it's prices, if prices is not none, then we're gonna plot it a certain way. And if uh I think we'll just do something to where it's like uh we also have to add on here uh gonna be a bool equals false, and then plot on candles is also going to be a bool equals false. So if you want to plot the results, you plot the results. If you want to plot the results on the candles, what do you say? Plot results on candles. Or no, not plot results on candles. Plot on, because if we have like the RSI and we send that as the indicator data and we have an EMA, so we're going to have to say plot on candles or plot results. So if you just plot the result, it's going to do plot on data. So what? So indicator data, price data. Oh, fucking Christ. Mr. Telephone Man. This is why I hate doing these updates. Anyways, prices, we're gonna have to change that to price data. Makes sense, makes sense. So we have temp price tuple. Temp price data tuple. Telephone man, there's something wrong with my line. Get it down my baby's number. I get a click every time, Mr. Telephone Man. There's something wrong with my line. I get a click every time. The telephone man. There's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time. It's the telephone man. Ooh. Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time. Mr. Telephone Man. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time. Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time. It's the telephone man. There's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time. It's the telephone man. There's something wrong with my line. It's the telephone man. There's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number, I say click every time. It's the telephone man. There's something wrong with my line. Baby's number, I get a click every time. It's the telephone man. There's something wrong with my mind. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time. It's the telephone. Ooh. Something's on my line. I dial my baby's baby's number. I get a click every time. Wait, what? Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my mind. There's not my baby's number. Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my mind. I get a click every time, Mr. Telephone Man. There's something wrong with my mind. There's my baby's number. I get a click every time. What is that song? Ah! What is that from? What is that from? Ah! Ah! What is that song? Oh my god, I'm still recording. I've been messing around with a random generator, and I don't know if it's good to just. It's probably better to just look at the RSI data on the Bitcoin on the 5-minute chart and then just grab like a certain section of that time. Like a perfect example. Mr. Telephone Man. Well, I mean, we have it here to here, but I want to see the like the triple. Here that like basically thing the scale has nothing to do with anything actually. So move that back over here. Get rid of the scale. We'll just put it at. We'll put it at 1. Whatever. It is so hot. Mr. Telephone Man. So hot. So I guess for the sake of this, I could just use this section right here because we have this, then we have this, then we have this, and then we have lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low, lower low, higher low, higher low, higher low. So we'll have to grab that section. Okay, how do we grab that section? Let's just say September 10, 2020, 21. I don't even know how to grab that information. So what are you supposed to do? Dot lock location. What are you supposed to do? Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my life. How is this not defined? What do you mean? Okay, so this is the way it looks. So we'll just say Asian 20 September, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September 10. I'm gonna say 10 through Mr. Telephone Man. Basically, this little section right here. So October 10. So 2000. Oh. Well, now I don't even have the data. So, thank God we have our seed. Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. What? You must send this as a pandas data frame. How is this not a pandas data frame? What the hell you talking about, you heard me? What you talking about, man? This is a pandas data frame. It's not a pandas data frame. It's data.columns. Wait, what? Data.columns. Data equals. What is this thing? What is this thing? It's a tuple? How is this thing a tuple? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? What? There's something wrong with my life. What about my baby's number? When does this thing become a tuple? That is le question. I'm on the wrong screen this whole entire time. And nobody told me, huh? None of you motherfuckers told me. What's wrong with you, Yerb? What's wrong with you? The data frame here. Oh. Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. When I have my baby's number, I get a hand, Mr. Telephone Man. Okay. So we got this. And we also got so I guess that also means that I could actually right, so this means that I could actually call this function that I just created. There's something wrong with my life. So here, we plotting dot this thing. Doesn't that mean that I could do TA lib data, which is this, and I could do price data equals price data with the same exact thing, right? Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line when I dial my baby's number. Whoa, that is October to November. What is this? This is September. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. That's 9. 9 October. Okay, so, well, you done goofed, okay? You done goofed. You done goofed. When I thought my baby's number, what is going on here? September? October? 2021? 2021. Okay. Wait, what? 22,000. Okay. So maybe we'll just go back one more month here. Okay, we don't need to do that. All we need is this data. That's all we need. That's all we need for this greed. Is this? This? Well, I guess we need to pass like 5 candles or whatever, right? So let's just say 8. It's going to be 8. It's going to be 11. That's fine. Okay. We might even find some divergence. So that's going to be fine. Okay. Okay. So now we can get back to watching this video, because this guy says you do this. All right, so I'm running through this guy's code, and when did he make this? In 2021. It's so like there's just no need to do any of this stuff because you have the data frame already. And so here you just create a list, you append to the list, and then after you're done with it, you just put it in here. I'm not 100% sure what is the point of doing all this lambda stuff. Why loop when you already have, like, why? Anyways, and so we have here, I've got my pivot points and stuff like that, and so now we're gonna move into, I guess, the point position, RSI point position, and then that way we can do this. Which I don't know why he removed this. This guy really does not like to work in Okay. Wait, what? First you use Plotly, then you use Matplotlib? Okay. 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 So I guess next we will do that. It'll be interesting to see. But I don't know. I'm not trying to talk down or anything like that, but if this guy is already showing like signs of not the greatest coder in the world, and I'm currently better, I guess you could say, um, there's no way I should not be able to do what he's doing. But fucking YouTube. He has courses. The basics of Python, beginner's course, oriented object-oriented essentials, data analysis of Python and NumPy. A PhD data scientist. Making code that looks like this? No way. There's no way a PhD scientist is making code that looks like this. This is disgusting. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Anyways. Alright, so my digestive system is really kicking my ass. I just got done watching a whole bunch of Hodge Twins videos for the conservative twins, and there was an AI generated image of LeBron James in a pink dress. And I thought it was real until the Hodge Twins told me that it wasn't real and it was AI generated, and it looked as real as you could possibly get. And I also started watching a whole bunch of their other videos about like the whole trans women thing, and that LeBron James video basically confirmed all of my suspicions that I had about the fact that it's like I now have to stay away from any type of information about anything because it's over. It's already here. The trickery is already here, and then also too with the whole wow, man, that's insane. Yeah, so it's like the internet is already it's not safe anymore. So I have to just as much as I interest it, well, I mean it doesn't even interest me because I just watched a whole bunch of their videos on like the whole trans thing, and it's all just so confusing. Not that I'm for or against any of the stuff. Anyways, it's just confusing. Um, so now what do we have to do here? Well, now we are in a situation where okay, I did this, but so we have this rolling window. So the problem here is that this works, but I have to save. So when I'm looking for divergence, like I have to take it candle by candle. So I have to go here, 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 here. Then I store this as the low, and then we don't get a new low until we get to here. So unfortunately, it seems like every single time that there is a new low, we have to look back 20 or 30 candles or whatever it is that you want to look back. And then we have to check, like, is the next candle, is this candle lower than this candle? No, 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 no. Yes. If this one is, then what do we have to do? Look back 20 candles. Or no, look back to this candle. But then how do we... So here, let's say that we have this as a low. We keep going, we keep going, we keep going, we keep going. Okay, we're 20 candles in, and so now that means that so here in this situation, this is the 20th candle. So we have this as a low. We haven't had any low, and then boom. So we're 20 candles in. Now this candle becomes the new low, and we just keep moving it forward like that. And so this rolling thing works, but the only problem is that it's not does this work in a backtest? Like this rolling? So is it possible to do well, I don't even want to do the rolling in pandas because there's just no... I'm going to have to do it in NumPy because I'm going to have to turn this into a number function. And so... Oh, God, this is going to be... So I'm going to have to create my own number rolling function. I don't know. All right, so I'm trying to just write the pseudocode for this. So we store the first candle at the pivot low, then we go to the next candle or whatever. So if the current candle low is less than the pivot low, then we are going to come in here and we are going to so we'll say price data X. So this, we would be in the for loop, we'd say for X in range length of price data, right? And then we would say price data X. Nah, that's not true. That's not true. Piv low equals price data 0, right? And then we'll say 1 like this. So we'll start here and we'll say if current candle low, I don't know why I'm doing it in here, but I guess it's just easier to write it in more closer to English. So if current candle, so we'll say if data X is less than pivot low, then we're going to candle counter equals 1. So how do we go back? No, we don't even have to do this candle counter thing. Do we have to do it? I guess we do. So here we would say, how do we get the I guess we would have to say if RSI X, because that's our current candle, if the RSI X, if current RSI X is greater than RSI but where was the pivot low? That's the question. Is I have to, how do I get the index of the pivot low? I need the index of the pivot low. Oh, how do we store that information? I guess we'll say pivot low index. So if current RSI X is piv low index, so if the, so we're here and we say this, let's say this is the low, this is, so we're here, this is the low or something, right? So the next low would be this one, right? So we'd say if the problem here is like, if the price is continuously coming down, do I, oh man. Because it's like, in, God damn it. This sucks because now it's kind of like, every time there is a new pivot low, we have to check the past 20 candles, get the lowest point of the past 20 candles, and then check that index with this. And then this low happens, and then we do it again, and then we do it again, and then we do it again, and then we have to check it again. Every single time there's a new low, we have to check. And then here, or do we just check the previous? Because the problem with checking the previous is if this, let's say that we had this situation here. Let's say that we had this situation here where we're coming down, but yet there was divergence between this and this. So if we just check these two candles, then it's not going to catch this divergence. And so I want to check the last divergence, but I also want to check So it's like, oh, God damn it. Oh, God damn it. Oh, man. So here is the other problem. If this is the low, and I go and I check all of these, right? Then, and I check these past 20 candles and I say, give me the low of the past 20 candles. Well, it's this one. It's not going to recognize this. And so this one right here is not going to recognize this. And this one is not going to recognize this. So does that mean that I have to go back and check if there was RSI divergence between all of these candles? Oh, God, this is so disgusting. Because then I also have to exclude the green candles. So I would have to check this candle, 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 this candle. I'd have to check each and every candle to see if there's divergence between this candle and this one. So I'd have to go this candle, 20 back. This candle, 20 back. Checking each one. Back, each one, 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 back, each one. Oh, this is so disgusting. So here I have to say for so for LB in range LB, right? For LB in range LB, for LB in range look back, I'd have to do so for LB in range look back, I would do if LB -1 minus if X -1 is less than 0. So let's say that X was 5. So we're on the 5th candle now. If X minus LB, so that'd be 5 minus 0, 5 minus 1, 5 minus 2, 5 minus 3. If we get to less than 0, then we break. So if X is less than LB, then we say low checker. Oh my God, what does this even mean? If data X is less than the pivot low, then we have to say for LB in range look back, if X minus LB is greater than 0, then we need to do this, right? So for LB in range look back, if X minus LB is greater than 0, then we say if but I don't want to have to check this every single time. I should only do this for the first 20 candles. Because it's, whatever. Okay. So if current RSI X is greater than the current pivot low index, if current RSI if the current RSI is greater than the RSI X minus LB, right? So if the current RSI here is greater than, X minus, so X is this, X minus 1, X minus 2, X minus 3, X minus 4, X minus 5, X minus 6, X minus 7, X minus 8, X minus 9, X minus whatever. So there is some divergence. There would possibly be some divergence here. But so I have to also exclude the candles that are green candles. Because clearly here, there's going to be some divergences, but we don't want that. We want only red candles. So here there would be some divergence. Here there would be some divergence. So clearly there's some divergence here. Divergence detected equals true. Break. I really don't want to do this like... I feel like I need to take this and put it in another for loop for the first, candles of the look back, and then after that, after that's done, then we just go through and remove the. But then you'd have to still check. No matter what, you're always going to have to check. Whatever. Anyways. If the current RSI is greater than x minus lookback, then divergence detected equals true. Then you break it. You break this loop. Right? So wait a minute. So here we have a range. So if the price data X is less than the pivot low, then we say piv low equals data X. Then we say, I think we should probably do that afterwards. Then so if this is the new low, then we have to go back and look to see if, so we're here. Now all we have to do is go to the RSI and see if there's any instances where any of these candles are less than, right? That's what we're looking for, less than. Yes, less than, not greater than. So if this current RSI, oh, it's greater than, yeah, it's greater than. If this current RSI is greater than this, then divergence detected equals true. But we also have to add in here, if current RSI is greater than and data.close is less than data.open. So if the current RSI is greater than this and the data.close is less than data.open, so that's a red candle, then the divergence is true. And we break. And we come out here and then we do something. I don't know what we do. So now what do we do? I don't know what we do. I gotta think. So we are in this situation, and we have detected divergence here. It's true. So now we need to store that information somewhere. So divergence index equals x minus LB. And then I guess for graphing purposes, we need this or something. So we need a divergence divergence index equals np dot array empty. So an empty array size of the empty like price data, right? So we will say divergence index, but it's also filled with nans. Well, empty, fill like, or something like this, with np.nans. With the size of the price data, or something like that, right? So this is going to be a fill like np.nan with the price data size or something, right? So here we do div index so x minus lb equals RSI x minus lb minus 2. So div index div graph divergence graph. So this is where we're going to put the graph. So we're going to put it like 2 numbers below the RSI. Okay? So that would allow us to do this. So we'd put a little dot here, and we would connect this dot. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh shit. But then how do we put the dots here as well? RSI graph. Then here we're gonna have this is gonna be candle divergence graph, RSI divergence graph, candle divergence graph, RSI divergence graph is gonna be this. Okay. So where are we at? So if current RSI is this one, is greater than this, then we divergence detected equals true, and then our RSI divergence graph is x minus LB equals okay. And then I guess we also have to do x minus 2. So that will put a dot here, and it'll put a dot here. And we will connect those. We'll connect those two with some type of line or something like that. Okay? And then I guess we also have to do candle divergence graph is the same thing, I guess. So this would be data.low. So, okay. So, oh shit. So we are here. So we're here. We have our divergence here. We break the loop. And, so we have detected the divergence. We've set up the graphing thing. We break the loop. And then so now what? We come out of this loop. Oh, and then we change the pivot low to if data.low x. If data.low x I'm kind of wondering if I should store this as a variable. Because we have it here, we have it here, and we have it here. If data.low x is less than the pivot low, then we look back 20 periods, and if this is greater than 0, then we do this, else break. Because there's no point in continuing this loop if this else break, then here. Okay, so then when this is done, we come back here. Boom. Is this done already? There's no way this is done. Is this done? There's no way this is done. Pivot low index, price data. Price data 0. Candle counter. We don't even need a candle counter, I don't think. RSI divergence graph. This graph. np.full like. np.nan. What do you have to provide here? Array. Okay. So I say price data dot low dot values. DF. Wait, what is price data? Oh, it's DF. Okay. So it's DF dot low dot values. Okay. Pivot low is df dot low this. And then we'll do this goes here. Then for x in range 1 length of this, we might as well low values price low values equals df low. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this. Size. And then we'll say if price x is less than pivot low, then LB for look back is 20. Because we don't need to check the current candle. So for X in range 1, this, if price low values X is less than pivot low, then for LB, look back 1 if X minus LB is greater than 0, then if current RSI right? Is this the way it works? I don't even know what is in our data frame. What is in our data frame? We have RSI, okay. So if RSI values X is greater than this and DF close is DF open, price close values, price open values, close, it's gonna be open. So price, if DF close, what? Of look back index. And it's so hot. All right, so forget. I feel like you should be able to do these on... Why doesn't this work? Hello, formats. Okay, whatever. Man, it's so hot. So now we also have a problem that I need to mark when we are having a low. So if price values, then this. Oh, that's maybe why. There we go. Okay. So we need one thing to mark the lows, and then we need one thing for the line. Pivot low index. So if the price value... So we need to mark every pivot low on the candle. So candle divergence graph is different than RSI. So pivot low. So I feel like pivot low needs to also be something like this. Pivot low graph. And then we need to do pivot low graph 0 equals this. Okay. So now, if pivot low value is less than this, then we have to come all the way down to here and say pivot low graph of X equals price low values X minus 2. Okay, makes sense. Okay, so now we say that we have successfully detected divergence. Divergence detected equals true. Then we say RSI divergence graph. Ugh. This is just, I guess, hoping that it doesn't overwrite anything, I guess. So RSI values this. 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 I'm thinking right now of like which has to be stored as values and what doesn't. So here, uh, pivot low equals this, pivot low graph equals pivot low this. What the hell just happened here? Did this thing just work? There's no way. Alright, so here we would do df index, open, high, low, close. So I guess this is candle pivot is candle pivot low graph. And then what is this? This is so this is RSI values. And we have to take RSI. Why is it including the green candles? Why are we including the green candles? Why do we even have this? Why is this price close values is less than this? So if this is less than this, then do this. Why is there divergence here? Oh. All right, so we need to split this up. So I need to say that this. I need to do something that says these. Oh, so there's some divergence between this and this. Okay, so I need to actually separate these things. So this is divergence entry, divergence. I need to do divergence, RSI divergence graph look back, and then I need to do divergence. I need to do the same thing here. So divergence, RSI graph look back, and I need to do this as start. I don't know. And this will be look back, and then this will be start. So let's see here. Let's see this. So this is the price stuff. This is the pivot stuff. This is the candle stuff. This is this. Okay, so this is this, and this is this, and this is this, and this is this, and therefore we need to dupe this, say this, and this is going to be the look back. So this is going to be RSI look back. This is going to be RSI start. And we are going to remove the colors. I don't know how you draw a line between the 2 points. Okay. Okay. So the start, this, there's a start and then there's a here. Ah, but why are you including this green shit? If this is true and the close value LV index, no, not LV index, it's supposed to just be X. What? If the price, oh yeah, it is. Ah, why? Oh, that has to be over here. That's why. No! I'm so glad about graphs. Oh man. Without graphs, I would be fucking lost. I'm lost, but I would be even more lost if price low value X is less than the pivot low and the price close value is less than the open value, then do the thing. So that's what I have here. How is this? If the price low value right here is less than the pivot low, which is true, and the price close value, which is here, is less than the open value. Oh, there we go. All right. I had it. I when I copied the thing over here, I still had LB index equals, and so here we have the x's, and now it works. Oh, thank the fucking Lord for graphing. Oh my god. But this is a problem here. So how do we draw lines? How do we draw a line for a line from one point to the other? Oh no, this is not good. Here you have to do 3, 4, 1, 2 in order to get there to be a line. Oh no. Oh no. Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do a list of lists? Oh shit. Can you do 28, 27? The look back. Oh boy. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh. Because what I want to do is have a bunch of NaN values, and then when there is a value like this, then when there is a value like this, when there is a value that happens here, I want to store this as a so RSI line test. So here, what I want to do is say RSI line test. Why is this like this? RSI line test this equals np.array of the start and the... So I would need this and this. So can I have a list of lists? Is the question. I don't think that I will be able to do this. So we'll turn this into a list. And then let's see what this looks like. Okay, so this looks like I want it to look. Except it doesn't. I need to do insert. In I think it needs to be here. No, I need to replace. Replace element in list. How do you do this? How do you replace? Yeah. 0. You can just do that like that? Okay. You can just do it like this? Hmm? Int object is not scriptable. What is this? All right, there we go. we have to do data. Uh, I do not think that I can do this. I do not think that this is going to work. How do you do this? Wait, what? Oh, that's why. Can I just do like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then do oh, I'd have to do this. Because here, wait, where's the thing at? Oh no, I deleted something that I shouldn't have deleted. So how would I do this? I think it's impossible to have a line. So you can't have nan values in between for your lines. You just have to have. So what I would have to do here is like, I have to save the X index, and so I would just create a, okay. So here, I would have to save a, okay, what is this? RSI graph line test. Okay. So we don't need it to be a list. And so this line test X, line test Y. So the X, so we have RSI line test X. So I'd have to have my own like line counter. So the line counter is going to equal 0. So if we do RSI X line counter equals X. So we need the RSI line LB and RSI line start. So we would have RSI line LB. RSI line B line counter is going to be this. And then RSI line start line counter is going to equal X. And then, so this is going to be index. And this is going to be value. Whoops. So is it going to be value? What is this going to be? RSI divergent, RSI line LB index, RSI line LB value, RSI line start. So I guess I just do away with this. RSI divergence graph. So, wait, what? So this is this. No, this is this. And this is this. Okay. But that's impossible. So if this is the start, then this is the other one. We need to do +1. Then this needs to be this and this. And then this needs to be +1. And then this needs to be align counter plus equals 2. Because we've already done 0 and 1, so we need to go to 2. So then we do 2 and 3, then we need to go to 4, then 4 and 5. Okay. Okay. So now we have this nans. We have nan values. We do not want that. Wait, what? Why are these nan values? I should be filling this with... Alright. So this actually needs to be one thing. So RSI line index. So RSI line index. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you mean 5? One, two, three, four, five. Oh, I guess I did like this. Okay. And then we have line index. Okay. Full, like, this needs to be -1. Still floats. Why is it still floats? Why is X? Why is X an int? Why is X not an int? Oh. Can I? I think it's because this needs to be D type equals NP dot int. Can you do this? NP dot int. Can you do this? Alright. But I don't think that... So here, I want to try to just... Alright. So... I need to do plot index God damn, I'm a genius. All right. Why is this not working? Hello? Why can't I press enter? Hello? Hello? So here we need to do RSI divergence index equals this, and then we say this. Can you do this? Oh my god! Wait a minute. That is not the way it's supposed to be. Thank God for graphs. So I also need to add this. Uh, we need to do -1. Okay, so this handle div graph LB. Wait, what is this? So we have a pivot low graph. What is this? So we need the pivot lows and we need... Okay, I see what's going on here. So this needs to be... So here we need this candle line. What is this for? Oh, I guess this is what I was trying to do. So this here to here. Okay, and so this needs to be line graph, line index. The line graph needs to be the low values. Low values. And then we're here. This is the one. Candle line divergence. This needs to be the same thing. Div index, divergence index is what this actually needs to be. And then this is the divergence index. And then we have, this is going to be... Actually, we don't even... We just need one index. So this is going to be divergence index. And we get rid of this. And we'll say this, this. We'll get rid of this. And we'll take this. Put it down here. And we'll take this. And we'll put it up here. Yes. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. So we need to do this. Then we need to do... Oh, fuck. We need to do this and this. We need to do this, this. Oh, I've already done that. Okay, then we have this make subplots. Oh! Okay, apparently, I have things backwards. Wait, what? Oh. All right, so I have to somehow figure out a way to get rid of these green candles, but I think I have no choice but to add that into the into here. I have to add this again. And that does not make a difference. Why is that not working? So if the RSI value is greater than this and price close value is greater than, if RSI value is greater than, so if this value is greater than this value and the price close value is less than, something is missing here. Why is it still doing that? If the price close value is less than this, if this is true, no. Oh, wait, what? This doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. If the RSI value is greater than this, and this has to be, and price close value how does adding this not actually make it work? If the RSI value is greater than the look back period, okay, let's take a look. This is true. Then we also have to check if the price of X of the look back. Oh, okay. That's why. Bam, 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 bam. I don't know how to make this bigger. How do you do mode markers and lines? Oh, it's markers plus. What? Lines plus markers? Marker type? How do you do a marker type? Symbol type. How do you do this? There we go. There we go. Symbol. Symbol equals. What am I gonna say? Arrow. So this. Why is that not? Hmm. What the hell? How do you? How do you change the marker though? Marker line. So if I change this to 50. Okay, so why can't I change the symbol? Why? Why does this not work? Symbol equals diamond. Oh, that is a diamond. Why don't they have an arrow? Oh, arrow up. Arrow up. Ooh. There you go. Okay. All right, so now I have to figure out how to deal with this thing. So man, thank the fucking Lord that I know how to plot. Without knowing this. Without knowing how to plot, my life would have been an absolute fucking nightmare. An absolute nightmare trying to figure this shit out. So we got divergence between this and this. Now we have a problem of in the past. So if we have this look back period, then we come here and we have to say something like if I have to keep some type of counter. So I have to look back 20 candles and see if we've gone without a new low. And then I have to I have to set the low. So I don't even know how I would do that. Uh, if price low value is less than pivot low and this, I guess I actually have to do that here. I'll say this changed pivot equals true. Then we'll say here, no, wait, what is this? For LB, if this is less than this and this happens, then we have changed the pivot low to true. Then we come here and we say if changed pivot low I don't know. So if we've changed, I gotta go. So I just got done working with Levin, and we were working on the classes and stuff like that. But as far as where I'm at with the divergence thing, I kind of just was saying screw it, and I think that oh yeah. This was returning lib data. So we'll do this. And let's see here. So I think that this is fine. I mean, it's basically longing the absolute bottoms. The RSI is based off of the close, and we're doing the pivots from here. So it's like literally as long as you're able to say the area that you're looking for, this thing basically longs the absolute bottoms all the time. If I just keep randomizing this, it just over and over and over and over and over again. Look, get a long bottom, long the bottom, boom. As long as you pick the right area though. Longing, it's like I would take this loss right here and maybe this loss right here to be able to get into this trade right here. And then the same thing here. Look at this. Boom, right there. You get in. And it just keeps happening over and over. Like this obviously is just trying to long, but let's say that I was looking for this range right here, then we would just end up longing the absolute bottom. And then here, longing the absolute bottom, longing the absolute bottom, longing the absolute bottom, almost the bottom, not the bottom, longing the bottom, longing the bottom. I mean, it just keeps happening over and over and over and over again. Insane. This is the literal bottom. So, oh, okay. Yeah. Bottom again. Bottom again. Literal bottom. 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 So anyways, I think I'm going to leave it that way, and then I just have to be able to select the actual right area.